Hello! Today I'm going to be sharing one of my favorite chocolate desserts. They are called chocolate pots, and they're essentially just a very firm ganache. Now we're going to start out by boiling 1 1/4 cup of heavy cream. Now what's special about heavy cream is its high fat content. When boiling regular milk, you'll get a skin on top of it. That's because the water evaporates, leaving behind the whey protein and casein. Because of the amount of fat globules in cream, they're actually able to latch onto the milk protein and minimize the evaporation. Now we're going to add in 6 ounces of dark chocolate. And you want to take your pot off of the heat at this point. The chocolate that I use is an 85% chocolate. That refers to the cocoa butter and cocoa solids in the chocolate. Now the rest of the percentage is the amount of sugar. So in this case it would be 15% sugar. Now you're going to add in 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and you can actually replace that with any flavorant you would like. I really love these with mint extract, and you could even do orange, whatever you'd like. But today I'm going to put in some cinnamon and then just a little bit of chili powder so that it's a little bit of a take on Mexican chocolate. But these are also very decadent and delicious on their own, so you don't even need to add anything into them. The chocolate flavor speaks for itself. Once you've added in all of your extra things, it is time to pour these into separate containers. And you can see here as I am stirring it that it's already thickened up, even just being off of the heat for about 5 minutes. You can see that it's starting to form a skin on top, and you can see that it gets darker in color as it hardens. And like I said earlier, this dessert is basically just a firm ganache served on its own. It is the ratio of 2 parts chocolate and 1 part heavy cream versus a runnier ganache that you might pour on top of a cake that has a ratio with more cream than it does have chocolate. Now this recipe makes as many chocolate pots as you would like to put into containers. I typically put them into 3 ramekins, and then you'll eat a half a night because they are very rich, very decadent. And you probably don't want to eat a whole one in one sitting, but you can definitely split them up into even up to 6 servings. Or you could even just chill them all together and spoon them out of a bigger container. So now we are going to pop these into the refrigerator for at least 3 hours, or until they do not move when you jiggle the container. Now we are going to make some whipped cream to go on top. We're going to start out with about 1/3 cup of heavy cream and 2 tablespoons of granulated sugar, along with a 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Now, when I make whipped cream, I just eyeball it. It's not really an exact science. As you're whipping the air into the cream, you're actually trapping those air bubbles in the fat of the cream so that it keeps the air bubbles in place, and it also prevents liquid from getting into them. I also put a little sprinkle of cinnamon into my whipped cream just to keep the flavor consistent with the chocolate pots. And there they are out of the refrigerator. They're completely set. And if you're going for a more elegant and polished presentation, you can definitely pipe the whipped cream on top. But we were just having these for dessert, so I just added a dollop of whipped cream and then a sprinkle of cinnamon sugar as well. And there you have it, a nice and simple chocolate dessert that's pretty easy to whip up, but still very decadent and delicious. Thank you for watching.